Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Cards, and I want to make a very quick video as a sort of thank you to Chiss. If you guys don't know Chiss, Chiss is the current owner of, or one of the current owners of Mineplex, of which actually just broke a world record and is now known as the world's largest Minecraft server of over 43,000 concurrent players. So congrats to Mineplex, and I'm very, very happy to say that I am a staff member here in Mineplex. So yes, guys, I was actually accepted as a trainee here in Mineplex, and hopefully I can achieve higher. So, but to my issue today, I just wanted to simply just issue a complete and utter thank you to Chiss. Recently, there had been a lot of networking, I guess, kind of bans going around. And I was kind of suspicious of it, and didn't really know much about it until I decided, okay, I'm gonna hop into lobby 1 and see what's kind of going on, and just to kind of get some normal trainee stuff going. Now, a player approached me and openly stated in chat, "How are you trainee with your punishments of unapproved mods and severe advertising?" Now, while I've never publicly stated that I was issued punishments here in Mineplex, yes, to confirm, I was issued punishments here in Mineplex of over a year ago, which I think it's actually almost 2 years now, or a year and a half, one of those, for unapproved mods. No, they weren't hacking mods. I'll go over that in a second. And severe and medium advertising, though the rules have changed for those. So to cover that, I had a Pixelmon server, and I had been playing around on that, and it gave me the voxel map as well as damage indicators. At the time, I did not know that there was approved or unapproved mods list here in Mineplex, and I thought I'd go ahead and stream, forgetting that they were there, just kind of going along with it. And a player had viewed it and reported it to staff that I had these mods. Now, I was issued a punishment by MJCat1M. Now, those of you who know what's going on know I'm not necessarily going to head in that direction. Now, I was also issued a punishment for advertising. Now, this was before Twitch and Mineplex really kind of have the okay with each other that they do now. It is now perfectly a-okay to advertise your Twitch stream in Mineplex so long as you're streaming Mineplex related content. So back then it wasn't a thing, so any sort of advertising whatsoever was punishable. So yes, I did deserve my punishment. Do I frown upon it? Yes, but still, punishment was there. Now, why I am thanking Chiss is that as of 13 hours ago, Chiss issued a forum post on the Mineplex forums stating that 3 players have been issued network bans, one of which was a player named Sleep. Sleep was the player that had approached me and was asking me how I was trainee or a staff member here in Mineplex with my punishments. This player then proceeded to state every single punishment I had, word for word, verbatim, and the staff member that had actually issued the punishment, as well as dates. Now, while as of right now I don't believe it is any sort of actual punishment to a player to announce sort of personal information in chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but to my current knowledge, I don't believe there is any particular punishment for that. However, it is a personal problem. This looks bad upon me. It looks bad upon Mineplex for a player to do so. So it's more or less belittling to me and other staff members that this has actually happened to that I know of. So, with having stated that, I had actually asked another moderator in the chat at the time if this was allowed, and we weren't able to come up with a conclusion, so we just decided to let it go as a troll. Now, with that, it kind of became more of a troll than much of anything. So we just kind of let it go. So, looking into it, players kind of didn't really add up for some reason. These players that were accusing or publicly stating other players' punishments. So, as an IT, and just out of pure curiosity, I wanted to devour into this situation as far as I could to see what was going on and why I was being targeted as a staff member. So looking into it, this player, MJ-Cat1N, MJ Caitlin, whatever you want to be called, I don't care, Sleep, Got, or any other usernames that you have, I looked into this issue, and this player was a previous moderator, senior moderator, I believe, and once again, like I said, was the one that actually issued my punishments. Now, going through some Twitter posts, I had found this picture stating that MJ-Cat1N had obtained these other accounts. They seemed a bit odd. So, using my, I guess, trainee position, I looked into the accounts themselves to really figure out what's going on. And I found some things that were a little fishy. I had reported it to another moderator, and from there I have no clue what happened beyond the horizon, I guess, and behind the scenes. However, just to me, it seemed a little odd. So I kept digging, and come to find out this player had also been hacking other accounts, phishing per se. So I was really curious and just kind of overall done with the whole issue of being targeted as a staff member. So now, as I come back around to thanking Chiss, I would like to state and kind of quote what Chiss had stated in this forum post. He has stated that as of hack number 2, which is Sleep or MJ Caitlin or MJ Cat1N, whatever this player's name is, Sleep, and I quote, asked Chuck Norris, another staff member, for help. This is pretty much the exact same thing as what happened in the first hack, which was a player asking another staff member for his Minecraft chat logs to help solve a Minecraft-related issue that was on a client side. However, that's not how you go about fixing a Minecraft problem. So, warning guys, don't ever give out your Minecraft chat logs to anyone. This is extremely dangerous. They can obtain your session ID from the chat logs, hack the account, and do whatever so they choose with it. So I am warning you now, do not give out this chat log to anyone, regardless of who's asking for it. So, now, back to the forum post. Sleep pretended that his Minecraft was broken, and he asked for a copy of Chuck Norris's Minecraft chat console logs just to kind of help and fix the issue. Now, while Chuck Norris being an awesome, helpful guy, he sent it to Sleep. Again, this doesn't help Sleep in any way because there's no issue. Chiss spoke to Sleep about this, and he denied that he had any involvement in this hack on Chuck Norris. He asked Sleep why he thought these console logs would help. He said, quote, "I don't know, I'm not very good with computers." Less than an hour later, Chuck Norris had his account hacked into, and the hackers went on a banning spree. Now, I did observe some of these bans, and I was told I wasn't of a necessarily importance to know, or I didn't necessarily have the rank to look into it further, so I just kind of left it alone. It wasn't my business. So continuing on with this forum post, network bans were issued to these players because in both situations they had enough circumstantial evidence to ban both the other player, Narsai, I think that's how you say the player's name, and Sleep. Now, it is important to protect our staff and the community from dangerous people, including staff. As a programmer, and the concept of needing someone else's chat log to fix Minecraft absolutely makes no sense whatsoever. As soon as Chiss had become aware of this, he immediately knew that it was a phishing scam to gain access to accounts. Now, Carnival, which is another player in this issue, publicly stated on his Mineplex wall, admitting that Sleep, Narcry, I think that's saying Narsai, and himself, Carnival, intentionally hacked into staff accounts. I will have a picture on screen now if you guys would like to pause and read through this, but I won't go over completely of what it says because there's a lot of vulgar language in it. Now, continuing on, the video that had been stated in this wall post had been taken down. However, they did get some evidence of recorded content on this particular video, as well as some screenshots of, say, this wall post and some other things. So just in case they had been deleted, and they actually were deleted shortly after. So with this, there actually had been another scam sort of hack type console thing going on, and this had actually happened to the Mineplex store itself. And I quote from this forum post by Chiss: "Shortly after all this took place, we found out that there was an exploit in Engine which allowed people to buy an item without technically paying for it. Upon investigating, it was found that Sleep, MJCat1N, was doing a vast majority of these transactions. The fraudulent purchases were made through his Engine account and the IP address matching the one that he was using in Skype. There is no doubt that he was doing this. We suspect that Narcry and Carnival were also involved, but lack of proof." So with that, Chiss took it upon himself to further investigate it and specifically talk to MJCat1N, aka Sleep. So confession number 2 in this forum post states that some people have been accusing Chiss of blackmailing Sleep. Here's what actually happened. As he mentioned earlier, after hack number 2, he had a long conversation with Sleep. He acted very polite and denied any part of this hacking. After the theft from the store, Carnival's confession, he went to talk to Sleep again and to ask him to leave our community forever. These are the non-edited logs of Skype. I will have those on screen for you guys if you would like to pause and read through them for you guys yourselves. However, just in a basic summary, Chiss asked him why he felt the need to go through this. Why was it fun doing so? And just basically just asking him, or asking MJCat1N, to politely leave not just Mineplex, but all of Engine entirely. That way this issue never happens again, and this player is completely removed from all of any sort of association with Mineplex. So, with this, the aftermath that ensued, after being banned, MJCat1N and others have appeared to be on a personal vendetta against Mineplex. They are spreading rumors, attacking staff, and trying to cause all sorts of controversy throughout all of Mineplex. So, with this, a conclusion states, quote, "I hope that sheds some light on the situation and why these 3 were banned from Mineplex and Engine." So, now, back to what I'm issuing this thank you to Chiss for. With this, MJCat1N decided he was going to target me personally in a Minecraft public chat here on Mineplex. This was a deliberate mean to belittle me, as well as make me appear as unprofessional as possible. This is completely unacceptable to me personally, as a YouTuber, as a Twitch broadcaster, and most importantly, as a staff member here in Mineplex. So, with this, thank you sincerely, Chiss, for taking care of this issue in the professional manner that you have. I wouldn't been able to do it better myself, because honestly, I would have probably let personal judgment come into a little bit more of it than you had. However, like I said, thank you for taking this as professionally as possible and doing the correct thing in banning these players for doing these heinous acts that they have committed. Now, it is my task, goal, and more or less duty, said duty, anyway, childishness aside, to make sure that, one, things like this do not happen ever again, and that things that go on in Mineplex chat are monitored a little bit more closely to watch out for things like this, and that our community is more alert to these issues. So I would like to issue a statement against this and to warn the Mineplex community against, like I said, giving out your Minecraft chat logs or your Minecraft console logs. Don't do it. It is a accident waiting to happen and a hack right around the door. So, I would, like I said, love to issue a complete and utter thank you for solving this and going about it in the manner that you have, Chiss. But I think that's about it, and enough sort of rant from me today, guys, about this. But thank you once again, and I cannot say it enough. Thank you, Chiss, for issuing this punishment in the manner that you have, because it not only helps me as a Minecraft player, as a Mineplex staff member, but as well as just an overall human being, as ungodly as I look right now in my Halloween skin. But just overall, just completely and utter thanks, because it just helps me feel better that things are being done and things like this are no longer hopefully going to happen. And if they so do, there are steps and precautions and other sorts of manners to go about this issue in further light if need be. So enough with my rambling. Anyway, thank you once again, Chiss. Hopefully things like this don't continue to happen. But until then, guys, my name has been Cards, and I hope you guys have an awesome and amazing day. And come check out Mineplex in their Halloween update, the Halloween Horror. Come play Halloween Horror and the new game beta testing right now, which is called the Monster Maze. Now, this states, or with this game, you can come in and kind of play around. It's like a little maze labyrinth where you can come in and just try to make your way to the center beacon and stay the last person alive. So it's a lot of fun, so come and play it, guys. Come and hang out in Mineplex, come and see me, talk to the other staff members, and just overall have a good time. But until then, guys, my name is Cards, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.